Well, clearly, this is not my calling. Now, this is an instrument I know how to play. The air guitar. When I was a kid, all I wanted to do was to be a rock musician. I wanted to be in a rock band. And what cemented that for me was when I was, I think it was fate, was lucky enough to see a movie called This Is Spinal Tap. And it was just all about, it was a mockumentary. And there's a seminal scene in the middle of the movie where they talk about this set of amplifiers. And what does a rock musician do when he's needing to get over the edge, when he's needing to get one louder than a 10? Because traditionally all amplifiers end at 10. So where do you go? So this crazy, long-haired Brit says, let's turn it up to 11. And from then on, all through high school, through the rest of my life, anytime something is just amazing, anytime it's also a little sarcastic about it, I use the phrase, this goes to 11. So, fast forward through several twists of fate, I end up in the wine business at the ripe old age of 18. So getting in the wine business sort of changed everything for me. A lot of those rock star dreams cast away. But I have to say they stayed latent in my mind. And always wanted to get back to that. Always wanted to get back to those rock star fantasies. And it was never about smashing a guitar. It was just about doing something great. So, after about 20 years, we've been in the fine wine business at Andrew Murray Vineyards. Lucky enough to take that career, really, really far, dedicated exclusively to Rhone varieties. We started thinking about what's next, what else can we do, and started reliving those dreams of becoming a rock star. And how can we translate that into the wine business? And so we dreamed up this set of wines that are not Rhone wines. They're just really fun, different wines. And we call the collection of the wines This Is 11. Originally, when the wine brand was conceived, the idea was to sort of fulfill the rock star fantasy and the ego pricing that might go with it. And these were going to be our $50 wines. And then we actually saw the world, start to crash around us a little bit. We saw people, our friends, lose homes, lose jobs, and we realized that that's not what rock is all about. We realized that we wanted this to feel special. We wanted it to be like, imagine getting on StubHub, getting front row Metallica, AC/DC, U2, and imagine paying half price. So this brand is all about over-delivering. We want to over-deliver on that price to quality ratio, and we think you'll agree once you taste. So these wines definitely go to 11. But the great thing is you won't be paying 11 prices. Our inaugural release is an 11 red. We've got purple haze, we've got unplugged coming, we've got a few fun wines. But these wines are delicious, and they're going to be different. We're going to blend varieties that maybe don't usually get blended together. We're going to break some rules. As I love to say, corks are about as old and useful as those old 8-tracks. So these wines are going to be closed in screw tops. The screw tops themselves are stylized amplifier dials. Of course, they're turned up to 11. So anyway, we hope you can tune in, turn on, and enjoy these seriously fun wines.